It's nice to have your company for today's match. I'll be bringing you all the action, and there should be plenty of it. But right now, let's have a look at the match conditions for this one-day encounter. I can tell you it's fairly chilly down there. I reckon that sweaters will be mandatory. There's a bit of cloud around, and we hope it doesn't increase as the day goes on. One thing I can tell you, the wind will not be a factor today. It's a bit damp out there. Bowlers, no doubt, will be drooling at the prospect of getting some extra assistance from the pitch. Well, that concludes the innings. It's a bit middle of the road. Not all that difficult to target, but there is just a bit in the pitch. This is how the scorecard reads. The bowlers dominated the early session, but then the batsmen fought back, and the final total was a very, very good one. After giving away runs at that rate, one could almost believe that Christmas has come early. Here's the innings in detail. Whether it's enough to secure victory is in the hands of the bowling team now. Let's have a look now at the innings in detail. I'm afraid the bowling attack wasn't quite up to the task today. They just lacked that all-round consistency needed to tear through the opposition. That's an impressive individual effort in the context of this game. His teammates will no doubt be appreciative of his ability to dominate the bowlers. Well, you just don't get any better than that. Anyone who thought cricket was dull should see a replay of that game. It was brilliant. It's nice to have your company for today's match. I'll be bringing you all the action, and there should be plenty of it. But right now, let's have a look at the match conditions for this one-day encounter. Forgive me if I break into calypso speak during the commentary. This heat is very reminiscent of the Caribbean. Virtually no cloud cover here today, providing great visibility for the players. It's a very stiff breeze, and that makes it much more difficult for the bowlers. It's a bit damp out there. Bowlers, no doubt, will be drooling at the prospect of getting some extra assistance from the pitch. That wraps up the innings now, and they'll be moderately happy about what they've done, but the opposition fought back very well there. This is how the innings unfolded. A wonderful batting performance. They dominated the attack, and they finished with a very good run rate indeed. Well, that was not a bowling performance anyone could be proud of. The batsmen were rarely troubled. Well, very soon we'll see whether or not that's a good enough score on this pitch. Now, let's just check the details of the innings. They bowled very well, never allowed the batsman to dictate terms at all. A brilliant victory to a quite brilliant team. I expect today's encounter to be a classic one-day match, fast and furious, with plenty of entertainment for the fans. Let's see. Days like this don't come much better for cricket so far as the temperature goes. It's quite delightful. Batsmen in particular enjoy this even light. There's very little cloud around. The flagpoles are almost limp out there. So too the flags. It's a bit damp out there. Bowlers, no doubt, will be drooling at the prospect of getting some extra assistance from the pitch. Well, that concludes the innings. It's a bit middle of the road. Not all that difficult to target, but there is just a bit in the pitch. Checking the details of the innings. Marvellous batting display that. They never really looked to be in trouble. Any run rate over 6 and over is very, very good. It's going to be very difficult from here after that insipid bowling effort. I can't imagine what the bowlers were thinking about. That's a very good innings. It certainly wasn't easy for the batsman, but he led the way for his teammates. The score's on the board, but there's still plenty of work to do in order to win the match. The scorecard tells the story. The bowlers had to deal with some very good batting out there, and they were never able to find their rhythm. A marvellous individual innings, and if only there were 10 more like him in the team, they would be very happy. What a fantastic performance that was from both teams. A classic match that'll be remembered for many, many years to come. Enjoyed bringing the game to you today. There'll be another match very soon.